morning, dear children. Hope you are all fine. Are you? Today, we learn a new story, a humorous story in Literature Reader, page number 28, The Passive Voice, written by Poyal Sengupta, an Indian writer. She is well known for writing children literature. Okay. And see the title here, The Passive Voice. What is passive voice? It's a part of grammar, English grammar. What is a passive voice? Opposite of active voice. Active voice means subject is active, right? And in passive voice, subject is unimportant, or even we don't say who is the doer of the action. So here a conversation between, or this story is between a brother and his younger sister, right? And his younger sister is studying in a progressive school, an English medium school, while brother studying in a normal school. Okay. And here the sister, though she is young, she always tried to overtake him, and she is very smart in studies as well as talk, and she always tried to harass or make fun of her brother. So by showing her grammar skill, here the passive voice, right? And in the beginning, the brother says, I don't like the school that my sister learned. Why did my parents send her to that progressive school? If she were with me, I could have made sure that she behaved well. But really the matter is not that. She always asks certain grammar question which the brother failed to answer. Right? That is why he says she should not have been in that school. Right? And many a time sister made fun of him. Okay, here a few days ago she asked me, the brother says, do you know about question tag? Grammar side comes. You know, when grammar side comes, some students find it is not very easy. The same way here, she tried to show her grammar skill and asked brother, do you know question tag? And she explained what is a question tag. It is a short words used after a sentence, right? Which you might have studied, right? And here question tag, short word. Suppose you are going, aren't you? Right? So give some emphasis. Okay. And she says him, you have to lower your voice while using question tag. What's the difference between question tag and other questions? Suppose we ask, are you happy? There you raise your voice. Okay. Then, aren't you? While using question tag, you have to speak in a lower voice. Right? See, but after listening from sister, he started speaking question tag. Right? Look at afterwards saying, I have finished my meal, didn't you? I said, swallowing the last horrible bit. Horrible means which was difficult for him. Okay. But even though he made many mistakes, he also get influenced by sister and speak slowly question tag. Right? And here the brother didn't like milk, the same way grammar. Okay. And later in the evening, mother told him that you are very rude. Okay. Impolite and uncivilized. Your sister is 5 years younger than you. So you also have done the same mistakes when you were small, right? So, but look at the funny way. The brother replied, see, okay, I will remember that she is not 5 years younger, but 5 years younger than me, not 60 years older. Why brother say? Because she speak like a 60 years old woman. Such a very authentically talks about grammar session. Okay, then mother gave me a glare but did leave to my unfinished homework. See, he had many work to be done. In between, sister Kamat has question related to grammar. See, fortunately, what was the grammar he has to do? He also has to do the same grammar of question type, and he says it's funny how not just history but grammar too keeps repeating itself. So she speak about question type, the same he had to do on that day as homework. But he says that question type was not as easy as she told because he is in higher class. So it is little tough, right? The next evening, sister started speaking about passive voice, right? Which the other brother is not familiar with. Okay, and here there she asked, "Do you know passive voice?" And she started explaining what is passive voice. Passive voice used when sometimes the subject is unknown or needless to use. The importance is given to the action only, right? And she says an example here. How did she speak? She raised her very active voice as if she was in huge classrooms talking to 700 students. Very loudly. Why? Mother should hear about that. What was she speaking? If mom calls from the next room and asks, have you finished your milk? Have you two finished? You can always say, the milk has been drunk. That is an example for passive voice. We have drunk the milk instead of the milk has been drunk. There the subject is not important. Subject is not mentioned. Okay. And she said, you are not telling a lie because she had completed milk. She like. But brother haven't completed yet the milk. Okay. Then, so mother heard this and started asking them, have you both finished your milk? The question is different because mother knew that brother didn't like milk. Okay. Then what did she do? I have finished my milk and now I am going out to play. There she used active voice. And she told, because subject is very important, she says, because if she wants to go to play, she should make sure that she completed the milk and convinced mother. That means brother did not complete milk and she ran away. Okay, it's a humorous way of telling. So brother called her traitor, betrayer, you cheat. So now he is forced to drink milk, right? Now, see, and she is 5 years younger than me, aren't I? He started naturally using grammar, question type, influenced by sister. Okay. So the next day in the classroom, a strange thing happened. It was grammar period, right? Then, what was his matter? Passive voice, which he little learned from sister last day. Okay, passive voice. You know, normally in grammar class, some children will be very active and interacting with the teacher, but some naughty children will be very lazy as well as they are not at all interested in grammar, which they may not understand easily. The same happens. So here the writer tried to draw the real picture of a classroom, but where a few children are little lazy and some are not interested and a few are very attentive in the class. Okay, now let's see the interesting thing what happened here. Then it was a type of revision the teacher was giving, right? Then it was not very simple passive voice like a sister study because they are in highest standard. Okay, but he says it was terribly boring and also much worse because sitting next to me on the bench was Gia, who is even bossier than my sister. That girl symbolized some girls in the class. They are very smart. Sometimes they talk, okay, a little flattery, and they interact with the teacher. They will be very smart and on the spot answer the question. They stand up and get the attraction of everyone in the classroom. While if you are passively sitting, okay. So here for the brother and his friends, this Gia was irritating, right? See, he says Gia is bossier than my sister. Sister is already very bossy, right? Then what he say, every time the teacher asks question, Gia flung her arm up to answer. She raised her hand for the answer. Then she never gave anyone a chance. She always answered. So which who do not like the backbenchers, sitting students never like that. They may make fun of that person, right? But she always get a right answer. Then in between she whispered to her friend who is Pia sitting next to her. So always standing up, answering, whispering to the friend, always making such a kind of situation where the backbenchers never like it. Okay, what she says to the front, like these boys are fools and do not know anything except playing the fool, making fun of the boys. Then, so after this went on for almost half period, this standing, answering, disturbing by Gia and Pia. So, brother say, I got really mad. Every 2 minutes I felt those thick ropes of hair slicing off bits of my ear nearest to her, and the bench groaned as she jumped up to answer and jumped down to sit and whisper to her friend Pia. What happened? Whenever she always stand up and sit down, even the bench made the sound, and her plate hair on the both side disturbed the person sitting on the side. So brother got disturbed by that, irritated by the plates as well as sound. So no other way, they got mad. Then Pia's plates also disturbed them. That tickled Nick's nose. So long hair, while moving, it got other boy sitting, his friend Nick's nose tickling. So it took only one glance at Nick's and some clever acrobatics to do what had to be done. He just looked at his friend Nick and they planned for some naughty things. Do you know what did they do? They tie the plates of Nia and Pia. They don't know this, okay, from behind. So then Nix and I sat back and looked innocently, grammarianly. After doing all this fun, they sit innocently like a grammarian, attentively studying students. Then what happened? For the next question, Gia shot up her arms and jumped up to answer. So there, Gia's and Pia's hair, they are tied. Not knowing this, she stood up for the answer. So you can imagine what happened, right? And here, Pia's and Gia's head and chin collided each other and they started crying out of pain while standing up. So my head, my chin. Everybody was watching who did this, right? By the time their screaming stopped and the two plates were disentangled, means loose. Okay, it was almost time for the next period, right? Then, but the English grammar teacher was little angry and told, I want to know who did this, right? So Nix and the writer looked at each other pathetically, right? Then they looked sideways Then he remembered the infuriating sister, his own sister, brother. Infuriating means extremely angry. Then he tried to speak in his best passive voice what incident, because they were the culprit, they were caught. So he started explaining what happened there. Look at the funny way how he answered. And in my scene, I said, ma'am, the two plates were discovered to have been tied together. Wonderful passive voice. See, the two plates were discovered. He used the best way passive voice. From where he studied this? From sister. Then it was an unfortunate incident that and has to be thoroughly investigated. It is to be investigated. Passive voice, very beautiful way. Then any information that leads to the identity of the culprit will be welcomed and kept confidential. The bell clanged just as I finished. He wonderful way spoke this passive voice. The bell rang. Then, but the teacher did not say anything and smiled and left the class. They did something wrong, but teacher left the class. Now he said, maybe she may be hurried to go to other class. Next, he think she will be impressed by his passive voice. Okay, because normally he and his friend never answer to any grammar. Definitely. Or third, even the teacher may be disturbed by this Gia and Pia. Anyhow, among this whatever reason, teacher smiled and left the class. They were happy. See, he learned passive voice. Right? Then, see, I realized now that my parent took a very good decision when they sent me. Now he is very happy that his parents sent his sister to a progressive school. Why? He could learn grammar as well as he think that such a naughty girl sitting in his class, if my sister come to this class, she will be spoiled by these girls. He think, right? So now he like the idea that his parents send his sister to a progressive school, right? And now he says, now she is doing very well. See, he is also doing well somewhat, and the class, the school, house room is filled with the sheet, different types of paper, small bit of paper, rough paper, smooth paper, unruly paper. So many things are there. So things are, and she see all covered with the commas that look like tightly curled upside down little pig's tail. Many commas, right? And a wonderful colorful room created. So they got interested in study at the end. Finally he said, and I am trying really hard to like milk. What's the meaning? See, in the beginning we told he disliked milk as well as grammar. So in both sense we can take it. He slowly started liking milk as well as grammar. Okay, that's the end of this humorous story. Read well and understand. Okay, have a nice day.